I love music. It's part of the reason why I'm called Toonamp. Tunes and Tunes. Well, actually, the reason why I'm called Toonamp is because it was originally a mispronunciation and a misspelling of Toonami when the block first came out, and I pretty much kept it. But enough of that. Music is a very important part of life. From country to pop song to rock and roll to movie themes to J-pop to rap, hip-hop, blues to even background music. Music is important, especially to kids. And from 1994 to somewhere between June 8 to 2000, Fox Kids went into the music business and started broadcasting on radio on Sunday mornings, extending their reach to 7 days a week. This was the Fox Kids Countdown. 2 hours of songs, contests, and guest host.
The Fox Kids Countdown!
The host was named Chris Leary, who would count down the top 15 songs picked by kids. Mostly pop songs, but they did play some rap, R&B, and themes from your favorite Fox Kids cartoons. Kids can go on the Fox Kids website and vote for their favorite songs. They could also make a request or send out a shout-out. Chris Leary's voice eerily reminds me of Ty Burrell's.
Chris Leary playing the hits with Tommy from the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Chris, behind you! Are you okay?
Whoa, thanks, Tommy. You know it's not every week I get attacked by the Putty Patrol?
Putties? No problem. It's Lord Zed's way of sabotaging the countdown. Too bad, Zed.
He reminds me of a dad who actually understands what kids are into, but doesn't overdo it. He was actually a really good host for the Fox Kids Countdown. The radio show itself was a syndicated program, which meant Fox Kids had to sell the Fox Kids Countdown to other radio stations across the U.S. In the early 90s, executives at Fox Kids understood that music and radio attracts kids. By getting into radio, Fox could not only advertise their programming, but introduce kids to singers and stars, especially teen stars. However, the program itself had to fight for radio space between the other top 20 and top 40 shows. So if it was on in your area, it was likely on early Sunday mornings. There were some areas in the country that just didn't air it at all, and that's because no radio station wanted to air the program. This is why that it was mentioned in the commercials that aired on Fox Kids to call into your radio stations and demand the Fox Kids Countdown. The more you hound the radio stations about it, the more likely they would get it. By 1997, the Fox Kids Countdown was in 200 radio stations and had around 3 million listeners. However, the Fox Kids Countdown was not without its controversies, though. Although the FCC had disallowed the placement of commercials featuring products of the show that was airing at the time, they couldn't promote Power Rangers toys during an episode of Power Rangers. These rules were not the same for radio. Also, a host of a children's program were not permitted to try to sell a product to a child through their program. Again, this is something that does not apply to radio. So when Chris Leary talks about monsters invading and telling kids to run to the store to get the latest Power Rangers toys in order to save the Earth, yeah, some parents got concerned. This is something that actually still takes place on radio. If you listen to talk radio, a lot of hosts talk and endorse products that actually feel like part of the program. However, there were no real complaints filed to the FCC about this. But one man, and that's all it takes, Jeff Chester of Media Education, an advocacy group that works to promote better programming for children, decided he wanted to try to get the rules changed for radio because of this. The results of that? I don't know. I was lucky to find this much information about the Fox Kids Countdown. In 1999, the Fox Kids Countdown was changed to Fox All Access, which lasted until 2012, with Chris Leary remaining as host. No more guest characters, no more Fox Kids tie-ins, just music, guest stars, and Chris Leary. In the summer of 1998, Fox Family was launched with the series Fox Family Video Countdown. It may have been the same format as the Fox Kids Countdown, but with more music videos and celebrity interviews, and less Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Honestly don't know which is scarier, the show itself or the first 5 seconds of that theme song.